2.
The history.
I can't hear anything he's saying.
He is very quiet. I don't know if it's my volume that has to go up.
Let me try turning it down on TV. I can't hear one word.
Let me try now. This is starting it for clip 2.
The history.
Now, in that clip, Mr. Butts was talking about him keeping his distance given his history.
Yes.
And that he tried to help as best as he could with flyers.
That he was trying to help with flyers regarding Na'Ziyah being missing, yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to play clip 3.
One of the accusations, they said that I was supposed to be in the area, she was telling me I was going to the area at the time. I worked in the area. That's not so.
Did they say why they came to you, or were you just contacting you?
I was having a series of text messages. Talking about and I exposed them to that. Anytime we start text messages from they said she texted and I'm like, straight. I am texting as a voice text. I said, from time to time, I have a lot of jobs. And I don't get money, so I said I didn't get money. Then I probably come the next day and I always go to grandma's house. And I spoke to them and I spoke to them in grandma's house. So when I was grandma's house, I got to work. She didn't get the money. Last time we saw her. So that was like a normal text, so she wouldn't be texting me. Yeah, like next time, I don't know how money. If you bring my money, you have to work for us. You understand? And that was very nice. That was really good. Odd jobs when I did them. Sometimes when I work at Fox, I said I lived somewhere around there. I'm in the office space. Bathroom, clean bathroom, stuff like that. Organize the store. And I paid them. So we
Okay. Now, in that clip, he talks mostly about that there was some text messages. He would have the girls come and clean, be at the shop, and he would have work for them.
Yeah, he was talking about, he would pick up the kids, he would give them a little bit of money, and they would come clean up and tidy up the shop.
Okay. And that he believes that it's normal for her to text him for work.
Yes.
Okay. Now, clip 4.
just saying that's what we.
Do you remember that? That he tried to tell him it was for the money that he's not listening? Or?
I remember that one text because they were busy.
Okay.
And I've never, I've seen it. And we're back to how that
Now, he's referring to seeing a text message but being busy.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what was that about?
When I believe that when she was texting him, he's referring back to when he was interviewed with Detective Mays and Johnson about the messages that she had texted him, and that he had assumed that he was going to be picking them up by the grandma's house. Then he had replied because he was busy working, and then he finally replied with okay.
Okay. Now, you also interviewed Mr. Butts the next day. You came back the next day.
Yes.
What's the reason you came back the next day?
We had some more questions.
Okay. And was he once again, I guess, was he still constrained by that advice of rights?
We had him sign another one. He read another one that day, and he signed it that day as well. I'm pretty sure, or we showed him this and he agreed to it. That's what it was. This was the paper. We showed him, he agreed to it, he understood it, and he continued to talk.
Okay. So you were using that same form?
Yes.
Okay. And once again, sorry. Okay. And once again, he acknowledged his rights,
Yes.
and he did continue to speak with you.
Yes.
Okay. And he didn't mention anything about not wanting to speak with you.
Correct.
And did he give you any reason in your experience to think that him speaking with you wasn't voluntary?
No.
And just one second. And I'd pass for voir dire to voluntariness for the June 1st statement.
Sergeant, do you recall on June 1st, you were with your partner, Sullivan? You didn't have him sign a form.
Well, we had presented this back to him. We had this form, advised him that this was still, if he understood his rights, and he agreed.
So your words, I believe, were you remember the form you signed yesterday. You still understand that?
Did I say that, or did
No,
Sergeant Sullivan say
Sergeant
that?
Sullivan said that.
Okay. You want me to say what Sergeant Sullivan said?
No, I just want, you went with your partner and you understand that nobody had him sign anything that day.
That he was re-advised of the rights from the form that he had signed the first day, and he was shown the form, and he agreed to continue to talk.
Are you sure he was re-advised, or so do you remember signing a form yesterday?
You would have to play to hear the exact, I can't tell you the exact words that Sergeant Sullivan said. I don't recall his exact words.
So, Your Honor, I'm going to object to this. As I recall hearing this tape, there was no reading of rights for the second date. The only thing that happened on the second date was he was advised, do you recall signing the form yesterday? Yeah, that still applies. That's not.
Do you want to play it so I can hear it?
Sure. You want to play June 1st beginning, probably the first 5 minutes.
Sorry, hold on.
They stand on any
This is 5:31.
Ms. Ridley, it might be best to play that to show that he, or I want to see that as well, to show on the 31st what he understood it to be.
Oh, okay, yes, Judge.
There's just a lot of things going on. We're involved in some of it. We're just trying to get like our mind right across. Is that fair? Okay, you can familiar with the right. Do me a favor, I should have done before I read this to me. You can read your hand. Okay, I'll read the most of it. Okay, we're at. We're at. Oh, okay, nice. Alright. The good one again is that you read those, and then the initial one, so you can understand.
right to remain silent and we don't have to ask any questions, just to leave and make any statements. Any statement on any or anything I say would be to the incident of the law. I have the right to an attorney present for and during the time I ask for any questions or make any statements. If I cannot afford an attorney, I will be appointed for the legal cause or the court requires any question. I said at any time to exercise my rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. I understand that these are my rights under the law. I have not been written or promised anything that I have now desired for these constitutional process. This to me a great state.
Any questions about those? Okay, do me a favor, just initialize these times, and then others I'll sign it. Or my partner sign it. Ready to get time, I'll explain exactly what I'm doing. Yes. Then sign it, signature, and the date and time. Yep. Sign there, just jump, sign there, you sign right there. Today's May 31st, all right?
And for the record, that was from People's Exhibit 27, and it was paused at 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And let me find the other one. And This is playing from Exhibit 29 at 1 minute 20 seconds. Oh, I didn't share it, I'm sorry. Playing at 1 minute and 22 seconds.
All right.
Good morning.
So here's my thing. We talked after we left, right? And my thinking was, I'm literally leaving tomorrow morning at a 7 a.m. flight to Boston for 2 weeks of training. And I'm thinking, like, how did it look like? I talked to you, I thought we had a good talk, we had certainly, some stuff that we went back and looked at, And I'm thinking, like, if I come back 3 weeks from now, you're probably like, perfect, I don't know that conversation. I just thought if we could, if I could talk to you this morning or today, and then no, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, right? So if you want to talk to me after, if you want to, and this is going to be a yeah. Does that make sense? Okay, so I just thought, just say that, turn the table, right? You guys come talk to me, and 2 weeks before coming back to the third week, like this, right? So we'd like to ask if we kind of continue our talk, we talk some more. Okay, alright, so, again, same rules apply, nothing's changed. We don't want to talk about something, we don't talk about something. There's no training on it, so we went over your rights yesterday. I want to just have you sign into the form, right? Just so you're presented, we're presented. There are, you want to just continue with this one. Okay, you're still familiar with your rights, correct? Right? Okay, nothing's changed, right? Alright, so,
I paused Exhibit 29 at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Judge, I would just say that it's Mr. Butts who agrees to continue with just that form. And I would also argue that another form is not actually needed. He did have that form in front of him. And in fact, because there was not even an invocation of a right, or there was nothing that would be, ambiguous or unequivocal, that there doesn't need to be another form signed. And Mr. Butts is clearly aware of his rights, as he stated. And he is the one who agreed to be okay with not signing another form and not going through with that.
And, Your Honor, I would argue that just because he may know his right does not dispose the government of their duty to make sure that he is read, understands his right each and every time they interview him. So the fact that they may think he knows his right does not mean that they aren't supposed to read him his right, make sure he understands and make sure that they're accurate before he waives them. That's not a knowing, intelligent, voluntary waiver.
And Judge, I would just say that Mr. Butts was not even under arrest for this case. There was no rights even needed.
Yeah, they testified.
He was in County Green for something else.
He was in County Green for somewhere else, but he was not in his cell. He was not on his floor. They took him to another place where he was not free to go.
Well, he wasn't free to go because of another reason, Judge, not because of anything to do with this case.
So I also learned, I heard him saying there that he went to Wayne State for college. So
That's correct, Judge.
question of whether or not you can understand is out the window for me. The male detective did offer and said that he might as well do a different form, a new form for today. And the defendant, Mr. Butts, stated it wasn't necessary, not those exact words. And he said it's the same rules. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. And are you familiar with your rights? And asked him that, and he said yes. I don't see if there was anything that was not voluntary about that interaction. So I'm going to find, or I'm going to deny your objection and find it to be voluntary.
Thank you, Judge. And Sergeant Jones, that June 1st interview was audio recorded,
Yes,
and it was also video recorded,
yes,
just like the day before.
correct.
And that video, we've just seen a clip here. Is that a fair and accurate depiction of the video statement that you took back on June 1st?
Yes,
We'll put them at People's Exhibit 29.
Any objection outside of the one already
Outside of my standing objection?
Yes, it'll be admitted.
And it was also audio recorded.
Yes,
And you had a chance to review that audio?
yes,
And that was a fair and accurate depiction of the audio recording of the interview back on June 1st.
yes, ma'am.
And I would move for the admission of Exhibit 30.
With the same standing objection, I would admit it.
Thank you, Judge. And now I also have clips for this.
Okay.
And Judge, do you mind if I sit while I...
No, I don't mind.
Thank you. And publishing clip 1. Sorry. Yes, from Exhibit 29.
Before, and I asked you to, I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, did you see her? Okay, so.
And you heard Mr. Butts asked if he saw her.
Correct.
Who was he referring to?
Na'Ziyah,
Okay, and when were we talking about? Denied seeing her when?
on the 9th of January, 2024.
And I'm playing clip 2.
And again, I think I'm going to object to the form request.
What's your
Yeah,
objection?
all we heard was, did you see her? I don't think there's enough context for her to make that statement. This is what they were talking about. If that's the question that was asked, I just actually go back a little bit further and play the exact question and answer.
I'm sure, Ms. Brooke, you have the full interview.
I do, Judge, but it's 3 hours long.
I don't need to hear the full interview, but if she's going to answer from the simple question, did you see her? The answer is no, that all this other information applies. I'd at least like to hear that. That's all I'm saying.
Judge, I would say that this entire interview is admitted. If the court wants to review that, I mean, I can go back a little further. It just might take 1 second. And this will be playing from just a couple of seconds back at 35:58.
Did you ask you to told her? Did I ask you? I mean, are you going to say this very forward? Can I ask you to? I'm not telling you, I'm asking, did you see her? Okay, so, that's something.
Judge, I would just say for context, the officer can talk about who they are talking about in general.
Just ask the question.
Who are you guys talking? Who are you and Mr. Butts and Sergeant Sullivan talking about in this interview?
Na'Ziyah Harris.
Okay. And if there's someone else that you're talking about, do you mention them by name?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, overruled.
And then going to continue with clip 2.
When did she go missing? January 9th? So, if you know, like, how long, when was the last time you saw her before that? Right, when did she tell her that was 2 days before? 2 days before, right?
2 days before I said,
You were at the house, because you're the yeah.
And playing clip 3.
He said something like he was on time. Okay, so the ammunition for corrections sent us some stuff, and he said, hey, this is where I was. And he had it in my back line. Yeah. But he had talked about a day, I don't remember which day it was, but he had talked about oil slamming and dropping off. That was repaired. And he had mentioned you were there, and he mentioned Zion was there. But I didn't know, that's why I'm asking, I'm not telling him. He mentioned what he's saying, I'm not saying it, right? But,
And playing clip 4.
Was anybody with you? I don't know what to say. Was there a little girl with you? Or a younger lady with you? You were by yourself? Did he drive over also? What did he do? Oh, okay, no, I'm just wondering if it was a visitor or something. Oh, okay.
And clip 5.
Alright, so like that, when after you dropped it off and all that stuff, did you hotel or did you stay at home that night?
And clip 6.
She would text you on the phone. But they said she didn't have a phone, it was a phone. So she texted you from a phone number, or from an app, or from an app, she would text directly to your number, it was a phone number.
They were coming in with the phone, like you said, I didn't, technology is not where they were coming in with the phone. Alright, okay.
I would get a call from the number.
Okay. Same number?
Yes.
Okay. Did you lock in as her? Okay.
So he
And playing clip 7.
Like that's your phone and that's her number, she's texting you from, right?
she's texting this is
I'm going to pause at 7 seconds. What is it that you are showing Mr. Butts at this time?
We had a printed out copy of the text now messages.
Okay. And would those be the ones from people 16 to the 231 number?
Yes.
Okay. I'm continuing from 7 seconds.
It's going on, and then if it's sent, that means that she sent it. If it's received, that means that he replied. Something that you received that download. So this is from a text now app. So like I said, I don't know what that is, but I know it's a phone.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, so.
It converts to a phone number.
Okay, so.
And in clip 8.
That's what I explained to them. But this is a weird one here, like for her, like saying, okay, if you had seen this message, sorry, I'm going to leave your number. That's all I don't understand what that meant. But she's leaving the message. I don't understand what that meant. I thought you said, so much time, I said, okay, I'll meet you, I'll be over to the house when I get done, so I'll be over there to give you my money, so that was, I'll never, next time we pay them, maybe that day or so, or I'll pay them.
The next day, how much would you do?
And clip 9.
But, I mean, she saw her like 2 days before she went missing. Did she look fat to you? She didn't look bigger, like she went in showing, was she wearing baggier clothes? You didn't notice anything different, like face getting rounder? No, I mean, you just saw her. I mean, when you see somebody every day, you don't recognize the change. When you see somebody and you don't see them for a month, you're going to notice. You never heard about her being pregnant or anything like that? That's so she said something. But I was like, what? She said, I'm going to see what's your said, how do you get there? Because this is strange to pursue it. I was like, I need to, and I started that. And then he said, I was like,
2 minutes, that was it. That's
And clip 10.
Ms. Griffin,
so,
can you go back and play that one more time? The last one?
Yes. Replaying clip 9.
but, I mean, she saw her like 2 days before she went back to you. She didn't look at her like she might have been struggling, but she wear bad rolls. You didn't notice anything different, like face getting rounder? No, you just saw her. I mean, when you see somebody every day, you don't recognize the change. When you see somebody and you don't see them for a month, you're going to notice. You never heard about her being pregnant or anything like that? Like so, man, it was 60 or something. But I was like, what? I don't know, see what she was pregnant. It was like, see, how do you get there? Because this seems pregnant or something. I was like, I need to, and I started that. And then he said, I was like,
2 minutes, that was it. That's
Proceeding to clip 10.
so, even though it's deleted, right, this is all from the same app. And I want to make it clear though, I read through them and I see a lot of them where she's kind of an initiator on a lot of things. And I think she's young and she's an initiator. And I also get there's history, you guys have a relationship with each other. Not, when I say we're coming to a full middle, what I'm trying to say to you is stay on the same path, okay? Because there's you're hurting, so you are hurting, and with all these people coming forward, your daughter coming forward is hurting you, yes? Don't separate, stay on the path with me, because your children that are out there are hurting because they're seeing all this stuff. Right? Don't let this be the next thing that they're going to see. And this is, we can go over this together, and if you have any questions, we can talk about it. Okay? So this starts here in March. 2023. And this is where she identifies who she is. And this number here, it's all your number. And it's all your number throughout all the pages. Okay? And over here is the column that says whether the person deleted the message or not. But when we talk about the nerds, once you put something out there on the internet, it's there forever. And it's on a device, and it's in your email, and it's on your account. It's on jarvisgoogle.com. And everything that you've searched is on there. All this stuff is leading to this. And I think that there has to be a way to break the pattern. And I'm trying to get you to see a way to break this pattern. Because this pattern has been going since when we got locked up. And it may have started before that. But I think you've got a lot of heavy on you. There's a lot of heavy right here that you're holding in. And it's here. It's all that. Can you call Nana yourself? These are going to be different conversations, right? She's giving me Nana's number. It's very clear that this is her. She has sent all these messages, and then you finally reply.
you said
I call her. And I see she's hitting you up again, and then you reply the other, and it goes back and forth, right? So here I can kind of see you, but I just need somebody to talk to. So I think she's kind of reaching out to you. Was she going through your time or something? That's something I said as well. Alright. So here's some more sent messages. She's tired of people telling me that they love me, and then the next minute she's crying. She's
She was calling for people traps and they treat her like shit. You're the only person I really trust. She asks you, do you think I'm ugly? Right? You reply, no. She says, thank you. And you ask her, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, she asked you, what are you doing? Then you reply, stop messing with people and just be mine. That's not all context. Alright, so I'm going to mark that on this. Wasn't meant like that. The title. Okay, so then I see there's like a bunch of missed calls and different things. I see there's a pattern here again. She's constantly, where are you? Where are you? Are you coming to get me or what? What's going on? Yes or no, it's getting late, right? Right, so here she's sending me pictures. Do you remember what these pictures are? Those are in a separate folder. Whatever pictures she sent you. She never sent you anything that maybe she was trying to see if she looked you or not, that you should have, that you pretty up without receiving it. Yeah. I mean, you received it, we know that. There's pictures, so what I'm saying is this is just a text message. So here it tells you each time there's a message sent, right? Alright, so this is still, we're still in March. Okay. Then you sent something here accompanied you. And she said, what do you mean? You said, you heard me. And she replied, you can't do that. And then she said that she didn't even want to much love you. Right? She always said, love you. All of you, I love you. Like, okay, it was like a love. That's why we're talking about her, because things can get confusing, right? Alright, and we see she sends another message. She's telling you about how she's high, right? So you're like, so? And then why are you mad? What are you doing? What does NTH mean? Nothing? You're back and forth, and you come to get me. Then she says, here, you can only text me by this number. Don't text the Google Meet number no more. But then she finally got this app and it was like a consistent number. So after this Google Meet, and you're like, show her some phone. We talked about she got phone takeaways. Several takeaways, phones, yeah, so I see that there's a whole bunch of stuff in here about call her, please, call her. Is this all like trying to get you to call her grandma? Okay, and then just maybe just going down just a random I love you in there. Pull up, and then you mad at me. Why would she want her to be mad at her?
Because I wonder about the attention to.
So I see all these sent again, right? We're still only, now we're in May. This is May. What you doing? Good morning. I miss you. I miss you too. Okay. Then you sent, I can't stop thinking about you either. Yeah, see, this is received. So she said here, I can't stop thinking about you. Sent, and you replied,
I can't stop thinking about you either. Her mom or something. It was in May of last year. Do you remember a little bit? So this is around the time that she got something with her mom. Okay, so her mom here is like, wow. So we'll see if we can figure out what happened between her and mom. But she keeps asking, like, don't be mad at me. Like, can you tell me why you're mad at me? Can you remember why? Because we're ignoring her, or because we're busy. Well, you don't keep texting her, get stressed. Alright, so since back and forth. Something about I told you not to go into my room. Why do you take my stuff? Did you take something out of the room? I found so there's a bunch of snap we're going to I'm going to call. Then we're going to get to this one, which is, this is when we're going to stay on the same path, okay? You can read this one? Didn't I make you come faster than ever? I'm sorry for making you mad, but do you ever think how I feel alone that I can't have you? Is this? Yes, you try to call her. So then it goes back and forth. And she sends you, this is in June now, okay? You want to hit it from the back again? And then you asked her to send me some more pictures. Send me some pictures. That's what you said. So what pictures that I sent? You said send me some pictures, please. Well, that's probably next week.
So, and like this is going down that, just remember what I said about, is there something maybe she's, not saying you're a victim, but is there something that she's saying to her with you, right? Did she ever say anything like, I like you, you're sexual, anything like that, right? That's why I was asking, right?
This is hard to talk about. It's like that. Here's to talk about these are some of the questions that we asked. And then I have sexual relationships.
That's just right.
You gotta have a sexual relationship.
Clip 11.
So this is like entertaining the thought.
So I want to ask you this.
I didn't hear anything in that last clip.
I can replay it.
So this is like entertaining the thought.
So I want to ask you this.
Thank you.
Are you all set?
Yes.
And clip 12.
I mean,
if they're gonna hit her in the back again.
I'm just letting you know that as far as that goes, the CDC pictures, actually some prisoners that are already in prison that were in this outfit, something like that.
And clip 13.
Alright, now we're back to the, are you coming over? I missed you, good night, call me. Then you randomly send her, and June 26th. I want some pussy.
No, that wasn't, I didn't say sex, sir. I didn't say sex, sir. I said that to my baby's mother. So I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Like I said, maybe
Hold on a second. You texted Shannon?
yes.
So this would be in Shannon's home?
Whenever that number is in here, like I said,
So Shannon sends you text messages on it too?
I said first because it was like on my phone. Like I said, it's there.
So you can ask whenever you come get me, call me, you want to tell, call me, want to tell you something. You can get some today. Now here's where you can get some pussy. This is all within seconds of each other, okay? Now here's why this is not Shannon. Because the next sentence is, tell her you have an inspection tomorrow and you're coming early. And this is the discussions about, so you can call grandma.
Yeah, so I didn't, like I said, I never had no such procedure. Every time I had it, was like this, I was to understand. So, as far as this goes, I remember this, these,
So this was meant for Shannon.
that wasn't for she used, she
I
never
never actually done, did anybody else say, hey, this is me, this is her home, man? That's what I said, that's what or anybody, you know, so Shannon's sending this going on.
I always been stopped before I took it, stopped before I opened my phone, so that's it, so she got a conversation.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna say, this one, my application, I remember getting this one because I was doing my inspection, I never had to go to
Inspection.
Like if you told them that there's an inspection in the shop, so this was come over.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting that, just right on the back, like I said, I don't know
Alright, and so are all these good morning, babe, I love you, miss you, are you naked? Is this all, we're assuming Na'Ziyah, this is, she's sending them. Are you naked? I don't want to get naked, are you mad that I did? Alright, so now here's where some pictures come in. This is the pic for today, which is for outfit. And she sent another picture. This is sent, and then you send her, but I can't not inside you, so it's different.
like I said, I don't know.
And she says, why you can't, did you do it before? And we said, but I had to buy a pill to do it.
I never just, like I said, what kind of pills you talking about? As far as education goes, the inside have 65 years of versus over there. That's not a question. I was saying that it was certainly because of that. I had a sexual relationship with that.
So you, apparently you're saying that's probably with Shannon? How do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, I said, I'm trying to differentiate, how do you know when she would take over that phone? Okay. Do you remember typing that?
Which one?
I can't not
Do you remember the conversation? This is something I was like, I'm reading this with the Excel, like, who you're talking. I started that.
And clip 14.
So in here, she's talking about, she always is sent, look at how many she sent you. All back, all over the same amount, right? And she's apologizing for something. I didn't go see anybody, I swear, I came straight back. My friend lives right down the street, and she didn't answer, so I came back and went to sleep. I'm sorry, please. I didn't see you out for nobody, I swear.
Yeah, I remember that was, that's about, she told me, well, she said shit, I heard she was out, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I said, I just was, my friend,
So why is she calling you vague? You never corrected her on that? Don't be all at 5 or 10 minutes, you didn't respond to none of my messages, so that's all in here. Stop ignoring me. Then she says, if you don't believe me, I'll send you my Instagram password. So she sent you her Instagram, and she gave you a password, her Gmail password. I hope you believe me now. You really don't want to believe me, but I will tell you the truth. I just want to make your day better. So by looking at this, and whether you felt the same way, she thinks she's in a relationship with you. Because while she's reaching out to you, she's confiding to you, she's calling you babe, she's saying I love you, she's apologizing, I didn't do this, don't get upset, stop ignoring me. Those are all things that I guarantee every one of the other women that get pissed off at you or whatever, you guys probably look back and forth and say, this is not a police humble conversation. You may not have been looking at it a certain way, but she's looking at you a different way. Does that make sense?
And clip 15.
So there's like 2,000 messages, and I'm going to try to see that we all, right? So this is where, this is still in June, lots of stuff going on in June. Are you still picking up Na'Ziyah? And you asked when, she said today, you said no, she said why, and you said it's just me and you, because I was never picking her up. She says, okay, I really like that it's only me and you. I go, why would I get it? Let's say you didn't. But why say that to her?
it was just me and you, because I wasn't going out.
So that's how I text you. Alright, so this is still the same day. Okay? She said, what's the day here? Because I was never picking her up, I really wanted that. You really didn't want her there, no way. That's what you said. I know I didn't want her there. This is not that I'm not picking her up. This is
Why? And you should have said, why?
because she viewed too much in your mind. Mind.
I said,
And Shannon said that she said no for today. I know she said no for today. And she says the meaning is your mind and mind only, the dick and all of your own time. So this is about what you said.
that's what I'm
So this is about time that you said
this is all close to that.
that was like blew your mind away. She's talking about your dick. And then she says, I want to know the meaning when you say I'm yours.
I said, I just had this. So it was not like
Like a role playing.
I just had stronger than the stronger.
You still,
And clip 16.
it was never sexual, it was never physical, it was never sexual. Well, this is sexual. I'm saying this across physical, right? Not sexual. Okay, so just so you understand, this is sexual. Right, not sexual. Not sexual. All sexual.
You're just saying you're compromising, you just never.
So this is like sexual. I want to know the meeting, we said this continues to, you're agreeing here that this was texting and you were entertaining it, so you never followed up on this. Right, that's what I'm saying, this is,
Just role play.
you were just sitting there talking, you got to follow up and it continues. I'm just,
And clip 17.
okay, these pictures that she sent, what were the pictures of? I know you didn't do it, so what? Describe the pictures to me. If I didn't know what the picture looked like, describe what it would be. What was she wearing when she was in the mirror? Just did you do photos of herself? Did you take them? Or did you do like top to bottom or? But you could tell who it was.
That was a little bit hard to hear. What photos? How did he describe the photos?
He described one of the photos that she had taken a picture in the bedroom wearing like some lingerie, nighty clothes. That some of the pictures she was nude, that she was nude from top to bottom. That some of them were a little blurry, but he could still tell that it was her.
And clip 18.
Then here you asked her, this is now in July.
Here, I'm just going to pause at 6 seconds to.
Judge, may we approach?
Yes, please. Okay, let's take a 5-minute break. I just was informed we need to take a restroom break. We'll come back in 5 minutes.
Good?
Yeah.
We got it straight. I walked over there and walked back. I walked over there.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, they actually got it yesterday. They got it right back on.
It's right down here.
You walked over where?
I don't know if this
To the Guardian building.
I think so. Okay.
It's cold out there.
Right.
It's cold enough. First of all, it is that cold.
It felt cool. I had a hoodie, a coat, and
You got the uniform.
my hat. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all uniforms.
And I was walking fast.
I'll be walking fast. I'll be running out there sometimes. Don't get in here be crying.
I had a truck.
Right.
It's cold. I mean, it is, but I didn't get cold.
Me either.
break and also a sidebar. We're back on the record, 2459617, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. We took a brief moment to have sidebar with all counsel to discuss timing. We've all agreed that we cannot finish today by 4:30 or 5 o'clock, and that this would be a good time to break until tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, Judge.
I swear you again. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing? Whenever you're ready, Ms. Ripley.
Thank you, Judge. And may I share my screen?
Yes.
And we left off with clip 18 from People's Exhibit 29.
Then here you ask her, this is hours of lie. Can I get my dates up today? Right. Okay, so still everything's happening. And then some pictures, we liked it. How many pictures do you think she sent you over this period? You didn't share them to nobody. I tried to figure out how to get them on the internet, anything like that. Usually get up pretty quickly and save them on your quick. These fake invisible folders that are really, as you can see, not invisible. Yes. Right. Alright, so then still this is July and it's talking about she wants to fly, you're not busy. So we're still entertaining here at this point. Alright, so here, I just want to give you this data will make you remember what was going on because she said, I want to talk to you. Are you busy? Text me. Where are you at? I'm trying. She's going all this. And then you said, why? Go upstairs in the bathroom. So you obviously were at the house. Alright, and you said, why? And she said, just go. And then you said, we doing something or what? Oh, she said, we doing something or what? And you said, yep. And she says, I want to lay with you. And you said, I'm going upstairs. And said, okay, she has been up there too. I just want to chill with you. So, is she? Yes. You know she wants some gigs, so she's going to follow you upstairs.
Shannon?
Okay. So this is that day. And you said, not getting me. This is your day. So it's going to be one of so that's entertaining. Okay. I know it's mine. Give her some dick. So ask him to shut up. So basically he's telling you, give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acted like that because she's horny. And you said, I want to see you while you're in the shower. And I'm assuming that was what this was. So she sent up. I'm pretty sure.
How long after that?
This is the same, this is still on that same day.
Was that right or natural?
Yeah, that's right after. Come back downstairs, so you're still up there. And she's pushing it, right? Like, damn, hurry up, I want you back, come downstairs so I can sit on it and feel it real quick. I promise it's not gonna be long, just a few up and downs, please. Daddy, don't tell me you're scared. So, when I talk about all these things she was mentioning, do you remember this day you were opening? And she's asking you to hurry up and go have sex with you